Scorpio. Welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today we will be doing a love and relationship reading for you. This is a general reading. It is not personal, but take what's for you and stick around long enough to know the difference of whether it is for you. Also, it is timeless. Take the reading from the time you see the reading to a few weeks out, this energy. Also, here I am starting with a Priestess of Light and a Dark Mirror Oracle to start off your read. I'm going to do a quick little shuffle, mix it up. Hostilities, conflict, and unrest. A lot going on. Feels like a lot of negative energy around you, having negative interactions with some people, fighting for something. Feels like fighting for something. This may be about someone challenging your relationship, someone challenging your place in a relationship. Ooh, I don't like that. Yuck, yuck, yucky energy. Let's see what the Dark Mirror has for you here. Artificial heart. Artificial heart. I feel like I have to say here, I want to say real quick, I don't always say it, but I feel like I need to, that I don't sugarcoat. So if I feel something negative, if a reading goes negative, it's for good reason. And whether you deny that it connects to you or not, this is neither here nor there with me. I'm just going to tell you what I feel, and that's it, okay? Let's go. After that, whew, someone's not going to be happy with some of the things I say, I think. 31. Hostilities. The priestess in this card kneels next to a panther with her arms raised to the moon, drawing in the power of light she holds in her hands. The panther is growling, baring its teeth in fierce protection, warning any intruders to beware. There may be a person or situation in your life that is abrasive or upsetting in some way, or perhaps something coming in the near future might make you feel defensive. Either way, this card is telling you to gather your resources and turn to the guidance of your own divine light and courage. Become more conscious of the people or situations zapping your energy or your sense of power. There may be a family member, a co-worker, or a draining obligation that has taken a toll on you. Even if it has gone on for quite a while, it's finally time to choose to protect yourself and your own energy. This choice may cause others to be upset or even hostile. You may be tempted to diffuse the conflict by giving in, but that old unhealthy pattern must be resisted. You don't have to give in to the habits of fear anymore. So don't shy away from conflict or unrest. You deserve to act on your own behalf. Whoa, okay. That really tied into what I was feeling about it. Let's see, artificial heart. The number, that's funny. Open the book right up to it. If I don't feel the warmth of the sun, will I blame the sun or myself? Someone's been unhappy for a while. Someone could have walked away from a situation. You still can walk away from a situation, and I don't know if it's ego that keeps you putting up this fight, or I don't feel like the love is like it was anymore either. And you just have to admit it to yourself, it feels. A new heart can be bought on the internet now and be delivered in a couple of days with a brand new shiny instruction manual. It works too. It gets the job done. It's not a job of feelings. It's scripted, like a job of numbers. Actually, it feels like a trade-off. We find refuge in the rational mind, which in turn gives us back the illusion of control. But we still feel. We still long to live through our emotions fully. We are truly like an artificial knight that wants to become a real person. Happiness is not in numbers, but it's not because numbers are bad. It is because there is nothing. alone can grant happiness and guarantee it. Oh, wow. This really feels as though you are giving up too much of yourself to a situation that is really, keeping yourself in a situation that truly is not going to change. You may have put a lot of effort into this. This may have been going on for years even. I feel like some amount of time that's longer than you should have let it go on. I do feel like blaming someone else outside of the situation for why the situation is bad on the inside, instead of blaming the one that's closest to you. This may be about someone having a relationship outside of the relationship. And I don't want to say just affair. It feels like literally they have another relationship with someone else too, and you and the other person are fighting over this person, and instead of directing your anger at them. And maybe you need to walk away from it. Okay, that's it. Let me get away from that because it's very negative. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on here. What else may be going on besides that energy, because it's an ugly energy over there. All right, what do we have for Scorpio at this time? I said Knight, that may come up as well. King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, definitely a disconnection of emotion from the situation. Disconnection, not of emotion, because you're very emotional, it feels, within whatever situations you're going through. But I feel like disconnecting your heart from it. Disconnecting, not realizing that love is not there. The original love is not there. It's not the same. Everything has changed. So why are you still fighting for it if it's not good anymore? I feel like saying. All right. What else do we have for Scorpio at this time? What do we have for Scorpio? What do they need to know? Energy popped out together here. Okay. Strength. Ace of Cups. Nine of Cups. And the Page of Wands in the reverse. You need to gather your strength. Quite literally, gather your strength. There may be, you may need to walk away from a situation. I think will be a positive thing to walk away. You may feel like there's a failure and that's why you're holding on. You don't want to fail at this. It's something you don't want to give up on this. You want what you used to have, but I don't feel like your heart's really in it anymore. You're just fighting now just to be fighting. Keeping a negative situation going. You have the Ace of Cups. I feel like stepping away from that situation, really just having to step away and end this. I feel like new love comes in here. I feel like it's going to give you a positive something positive being drawn in, but you keep attracting that negative because you want to hold on to a situation that's no longer what it was, or what it can't even change back to what it was. So why do you want it? I want to say Ace of Cups here. This is definitely a gift. The universe is trying to this wasn't meant for you. Just know that anything that's not meant for you, or if you asked or you wanted deep in your heart this beautiful love affair that is like test of time, kind of love affair. I feel like this person was never going to be able to give it to you, and that is this. You want that, and you're putting a lot of energy and effort into wanting it, but that's why it's being taken away. In order for the thing you really want to come into your life, the things that don't serve you have to be taken out of the equation, and that's what I feel is going on here. You have the Nine of Cups. This is you're on the verge of getting the very love that you want, but it's not going to be with this person. It's not going to be out of this situation. Born out of this situation, new love arises. Page of Wands in the reverse. Pages are messages or things that make things more clear. Have you, I want to say, because this is a wand, this is about growth. This is about learning and growth and learning something out of a situation that causes something positive. This is in the reverse because I feel like if you stop and look at that situation, look at everything that's went on between you and this person, or if there's a third person involved as well, has anything good come of it? Has any growth come out of it? If it hasn't thus far, it's not going to, and you're wasting life. Literally wasting life on this person, this situation. And it may be, it's time to move on. I'm not going to say maybe. I think you maybe have been not looking at it from that point of view, and that's why this is in the reverse here. Wow. Anything else for... Oh. There we go. The Chariot and the Nine of Swords. And you have the Empress on the bottom of the deck overshadowing the read. You're going to grow from this. It doesn't feel like it right now. It won't feel like it when you break up with this person or step away from the situation. But you have it in you to make a whole new life for yourself, to create something new. This energy came out together. The Chariot is very positive movement forward, being drawn in a new direction that is more meant for you. I do feel like it came out with this because you need to be, you're focusing on the wrong things. The Nine of Swords can be about stressing out about something, but ultimately it's about, in my mind, about focusing on something negative, focusing on something or focusing on it in a negative light. And I feel like this is something that it's like telling that you need to, with this side by side, get moved into a new direction here, into a more positive direction. Focusing on something else, I feel. Needing to focus on something else and that being brought to light. And that there will be a lean time for a little while. And it's going to be easy for them to try to draw you back in. So be mindful of that as well. Because you don't want to be drawn back into a situation that you get out of and start feeling better from. All right, let's get some cards for clarity here for Scorpio. And we got cards just to drop in. These are together. Justice. Justice. And the Fool in the reverse. I'm going to put that over there. This Justice card is... I feel like you've been done dirty for some time. You've had things being thrown at you over and over, and you're fighting for a lost cause. I feel like this Justice card is popping in here because there's I feel like clarity. I feel like something becoming clear to you at this time. Like I'm gonna put this right on here because I feel like becoming aware of the fact that this is going nowhere and finding balance, finding I feel like a keeled energy. Keeled. I don't know if that's a word I want, but keeling, like a even keel. That's what I want to say. It's going to, once that really clicks about living the rest of your, think about it, live the rest of your life doing this, fighting other people for your love, sharing your partner with somebody, allowing it to get to that point. You might not be to that point with this yet, but this is where it's heading. It's not just an affair. It's going to be a whole new relationship for them, and they're going to stick with both relationships if you allow it. So I feel like this is you with this Page of Wands in the reverse, learning something from it, finally learning something from it, and that's what causes balance, and you're able to leave that situation. And because you want something better. You deserve something better. And then you have the Fool in the reverse here. The Fool is about stepping into unknown territory. This is, I feel like you made a solid relationship with somebody. But this was the terms. You didn't know them. I'm feeling like this is in the reverse because this is past tense. Realizing that you didn't allow yourself to get to know this person better before you really can let that energy connect. Got into a relationship with them. Maybe you may have had a child with them as well, and hopped right into a relationship like you thought this was going to be together foreverness, and you didn't get to know that person, and slowly you found out, and it resulted in what's going on here. That's what that feels like. Okay, anything else for Scorpio? Nine of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this is you getting that off your mind. I mean, it's not going to be forever, especially if you really were in a deep into a relationship when this occurs. I feel like this is redirecting it, though. Redirecting your focus onto something else. I feel like that's where the strength comes in. It will be hard to do. It's going to be hard to do, but don't take the easy route and give in. Don't do it. Or because happiness, you're going to throw happiness out the window for yourself. Okay, what else do we have here? Let's pull some cards. Is there anything else that Scorpio might need to focus on? Might need to know is coming up here. Someone asked a question. Okay, someone asked a question. Immediately the card's turned. This is an answering of the question. You have the Magician. You have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. And you have the Eight of Cups. I'm feeling like here this Magician is, you got all the cards on the table. You know what I'm saying? You've got everything you need is in front of you, all the information you need to go in a better direction with whatever it is you're doing. You may be wondering about a person. This may be a question about a new love possibly, or a connection that may be going on but it's early stages. It feels like is a lot about them. You can't ever really know everybody. Well, you could, but it's very rare that you end up knowing every little detail of someone's mind. You don't know what they're thinking at any given time, and choices change, or their mind changes. But I feel like they're being outright and honest with you, whoever this is. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. I feel like both of you have come from having different families. I mean, you both may have been maybe divorced or separated. I feel like that there are you both are bringing children into the scene, possibly, and it's in the reverse. It's just saying the past. In the past, you both may have had happy families, but it didn't end well. Or maybe not so much didn't end well, but just you realize that you both separated from your person or divorced your person because it just wasn't going to work out. But you are bringing children from both sides into the relationship. And then you have the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from something that no longer serves you, or walking away from things that you can't control, just letting it go. And I feel like there may be this idea, I suddenly feel too, with this Ten of Cups in the reverse, that someone does not want children. And you do. This may cause you to walk away from this person because you don't feel they have the same ideals as you. I think they're being outright and honest in the situation, so just be mindful of that. They're being straightforward. All right. So take that as it resonates here. I'm going to put these cards together. Anything else for Scorpio at this time? Anything else that Scorpio needs to know? We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay, let's see. With the Seven of Swords, sometimes I feel is about you picking up and moving on, and being aware that you have to leave a piece of you behind in a situation, right? And to build a better, stronger situation. It is in the reverse, and that can talk of thievery, someone taking things from you, someone taking advantage as well here. And sorry, my phone is buzzing over here. Taking advantage of you in a situation, and it may have been deliberate from the get-go, just so you're aware. I feel like that energy's separate here. I'm going to pull a grace card or two to close the read here, or 3 or 4. All right, let's see. We have perception. See the past through the lens of grace. All that occurs is designed to support our spiritual evolution. Whoa, okay. I'm going to put this right here because I feel like that is telling of that. We have faith. Have faith. Every event we experience and every person we meet has been put in our path for a reason. Whoa. And we have awaken. Keep your eyes open. When we decide to live a more conscious life, we see signs of grace everywhere. Wow, okay. Being more aware, becoming more aware. Growth. Accept the lesson. When things don't go our way, something more important to the growth of our soul is in the works. Very nice, very nice. A lot of potential here for a great outcome. Letting go of some things, letting go of and open yourself up to the reality of a situation and where it's heading is very important at this time. All right, Scorpio, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.